What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin. Right now we're sitting at $39,150. We're down about 1.5%. What I want to do is show you how I like to trade Bitcoin here, guys, in a time frame that I think really works well. And this is going to be the 1 hour time frame. And what we're going to be looking at here is the 50-day moving average. And this can be our simple moving average and our 200 simple day moving average. And the reason why I want to take a look at this is because I think it will really help filter out bad trades. And what I like to do, guys, when I'm going long, I always want to see us trading up above this white 200 moving average. And you can see when we broke up above it, we've had some back tests of it. But if you just take the percentage gain until we actually lost this and we had our first candle close below that, you're looking at about 13.5%. That's a heck of a gain on the 1 hour time frame, just playing off this 200 moving average. You go in, if you see heavy volume and a nice candle close up above the 200, you jump in with your stop loss below. And then once you see us break down through it, that's when you're selling your position. Just even playing a strategy such as this can really help you. You can see how important this 200 moving average is in white here. So this whole area, when we saw rejection up here again, and we had heavy sell volume right here, this could also have been another exit sign, and this could have saved you if you would have got out from that all the way down to where we're at now, 14%. So just looking at the 1 hour time frame for Bitcoin and looking at this 200-day moving average, saying, okay, I'm only going to take longs if we're trading up above that and the trend is in my direction, as opposed to trying to fight and taking a bunch of longs down in here when the trend is down. So what we need to do right now for Bitcoin, what's so important, is we need to get back over top of the 50 moving average, and this can be on the 1 hour time frame, as well as this 200, and start having candle closes up above that. We need to change the trend. We need to get back into an uptrend on the 1 hour time frame, and then work our way out to the 4 hour and then the 1 day. And that's how these things work, guys. If we step out even to the 4 hour time frame here. And also, if you get something from these videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, help us out, guys. YouTube, they don't promote us out at all anymore. So we just do the best that we can, and I always appreciate all the thumbs up that you guys give me. So what we'll look at here now on the 4 hour time frame, same deal. But what I like to look at on the 4 hour time frame is the 50 moving average. So take a look at the 50 here, and this is going to be in red right here. So once we started to have candle closes up above it on decent volume, you jump in and you trade this now. Okay, same deal, guys. We jump in right here, maybe even on the back test until we have a candle close below it, and that could be a 10% move right there. And then here, same deal. Once we start closing below it, you're out of your trade and you're patiently waiting till we see another candle close up above that. And you want to see some direction here. You want to see the moving average starting to curl to the upside or to the downside. Moving averages aren't very good when you're just moving sideways. So something that you always want to pay attention to. If you're just seeing chop sideways, don't pay attention to moving averages that much. But when you're actually in these trends here, that's when you want to watch them. So now we need to break out through this 50 moving average on the 4 hour time frame. That's going to be at $40,439. We still have work to do. If we get out to the 1 day time frame, we are now trading below our 50 moving average on the 1 day time frame, as well as our 200-day moving average up in white here. And this was roughly at about that $48,000 range. We had tweezer tops, saw some rejection. My personal opinion, guys, I thought we were going to pull back right down into this range here, most likely about like 44,000. Then I thought we were going to go up and get over top of this 200 moving average. Hasn't happened yet. Still not giving up hope, but I'm also realistic in the fact that I don't want to be caught with my pants pulled down either and be in positions when we're trading below our 50 moving average and below our 200 moving average. I want to see that direction. You can see even back in this range, once we got up above the 50, we stayed up above it for quite a while in this trend here. Basically resistance the entire time until we started moving sideways down here. So on the 1 day time frame, I really like to use that 50 moving average. On the 4 hour, I like to use the 50. On the 1 hour, I like to use that 200. So it depends on what time frame I'm trading. And the reason I tell you guys this stuff is I'm not trying to predict where Bitcoin's going. No one knows where Bitcoin's going to go for sure. With all the global turmoil and everything else that's going on in the world, no one can tell you for sure where it's going to go. So I have to be careful. I have to protect, and I have to wait for a good opportunity when I see a clear signal, as opposed to just saying, yes, I think this is the bottom. I want to see some clear signals like I talked about on that 1 hour time frame. Start trading back up above that 200 with a candle close up above it on heavy volume. Those are the type of things that I'm looking for. I don't want to fight the trend, right? Because if this really is going to be an accumulation area, out of this, we're going to have a stage 2 markup then, where we're going to have something like this, guys, and we'll go up. And this will be our stage 2, and then we'll have a stage 3, up in that distribution, it could be anywhere, and then you come back down, right? And that's just how these things work. So you'll have your accumulation area right down in this potential area here. Then we'll have our stage 2, stage 3's distribution, then stage 4, that markdown on the back end. And you can even see how it worked here. Accumulation, then you had that 2, 3 up in here, 4. Now we're trying to do it again. So when I'm looking at these things, I just don't want to fight the trend. That's the main thing. I want to be patient. Even if I don't get in at the exact moment, I want to see a little bit more confirmation for me to just be jumping in and saying, hey, I really want to do a big position in this area. I want the wind at my back. So if we're looking at this on the 1-day time frame and we step out here, we have not had a daily MACD cross yet. Okay, relative strength is going to be at 37. We're also trading below that moving average. And then our VWAP is at negative 1.90 right now. So, and money flows in the red. I want to get that money flow back into the green as well. So I'm just not going to jump the gun here, guys. I'm going to be patient. I hope you got something from this. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know down low. Take care.